disgusting! Union busting!
As contract talks continue between Oshkosh Corp and its union, workers continue to make their voices heard. The sides still meeting at this hour to try to come to an agreement in Oshkosh. Good evening, everyone. Both the company and the union say they're still optimistic that a deal can be worked out.
But there are still some sticking points between the two sides. For the latest on where the talks stand right now, we turn it over to Fox 11's Beth Jones. And Beth, it's a little loud out there. Obviously, the protesters making their voices heard.
Yes, the picketers continue. They've been like this for much of the day since noon, since we got down here. They continue to gather in yet another informational picket as talks continue between the union and the company. Now, this is the second time both sides have sat down at the negotiating table since the union overwhelmingly rejected the company's offer last week. Now, I spoke with company officials just a short time ago. They say progress continues to be made, but they do expect talks to continue well into the evening. Union members say they did make a little progress on Tuesday, but overall they feel talks have been pretty slow today. Hundreds of union members continuously walk the picket line throughout the day. They say it's not about the money, it's about the future of the workforce.
We're not getting a fair deal from the company, we don't feel. Just a lot of smaller items. I mean, there's not a lot of big items as well that they've kind of hammered out. But there's still a few things that are not acceptable to the union. One
of the major sticking points, members say, is the company wanting to bring in temporary work.
It's an attempt on the company's part to not need us in 5 years when the contract would come up again. They can go, we don't need you guys at all. We've got a trained workforce that we can pay a substandard wage and give no benefits to that'll gladly do the work.
We want strong, structured, secure jobs. And, people, when they want to come and work somewhere, want to know that they have a future.
More than 85% of the 2,800 voting members turned the company's offer down last week. An offer company officials said was a very competitive proposal. However, union members say it was an easy decision to vote it down.
They were upset about a lot of the language issues out there that the company didn't try to address. And now we're back at the table trying to iron those out.
If an agreement is not reached tonight, union members say they'll continue talks and are not looking to strike. Company officials wouldn't go on camera with us before talks had finished. However, they told me with regards to the issue with the temporary work, they say the language indicates that those would be supplemental workers and would not be hired if any union employee was on recall or on layoff. Now, we'll continue, obviously this is a continuing story, we'll continue to follow it for you and bring you updates as they become available. Live in Oshkosh, Beth Jones, Fox 11 News.